Hello, everybody. So, welcome to my presentation. Today, I'm gonna talk about delivering a presentation. And before I start with that, let me just talk about um my reference. So, my reference is Future Learn Presenting Your Work with Impact Presentation Skills Training. And basically, what is Future Learn? Future Learn is an online learning platform that offers free and paid courses from universities and institutions around the world. So, it actually helped me a lot with doing this presentation. So, let me just talk about my content. My content today is mindfulness technique, and preparing for presentation, and then presentation delivery techniques. So, what kind of presenter are you? Let me just ask you that. Okay. For me, I'm basically the nervous one because I feel anxious while doing a presentation towards an audience because there are a lot of people there, there are a lot of eyes on me, and it makes me feel anxious, but I'm trying to overcome my issues with that. So I'm the nervous one, but I'm acting like the confident one, maybe. So, mindfulness. Let me just talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing your attention on the present moment with awareness and without judgment. So, mindfulness began as a Buddhist tradition, but today it is recognized all around the world. And it teaches you to stay calm and aware rather than getting lost. And it can be practiced through breathing, meditation, and also daily activities. And after talking about mindfulness, I got two questions. I'm going to ask them and I'm going to talk about them one by one. So the first one is, what are the benefits of mindfulness? Okay, it first of all, it actually helps you to uh, reduce your stress and anxiety. It increases your concentration. It helps you to sleep better. It actually improves your sleep quality, and it enhances your self-awareness. And with mindfulness, you become someone that is engaged in the present, in activities and enjoying them, rather than just getting lost. And because your mind is living in the moment. So this is why mindfulness is important, and these are some benefits. And why mindfulness is important for presentation? Actually, they are related because mindfulness helps you to stay calm, concentrate, and confident before doing a presentation. And when you're mindful, you can control your nerves, your body language, and also connect better with your audience while doing a presentation. So that's why mindfulness is actually important for a presentation. And after talking about why mindfulness is important for presentation, let me just talk about preparing for presentation steps. So there are 6 steps. I'm going to talk about them one by one. The first one is practice your presentation. It basically means before you present your presentation in the audience, uh, to the audience, you have to practice it because the more you practice, the better it gets actually. And you have to check that I mean, if you forget anything or if you have any problems with your presentation before doing that, you have to present it to yourself before presenting to an audience. And the second is inquire about the technical setup for your location. So today I'm talking about the presentation on my computer. I'm doing a video, and you have to know how to prepare the slides, and you have to know how to use your computer as well, because this is something that you have to be engaged a lot. And the third one is complete a mindfulness exercise on the morning. So in the MOOC that our teacher sent, there was a part, it was a video that was like 4 or 6 minutes long. I don't remember. I actually watched that twice. I watched it once when I started the exercise, the MOOC, and then I watched it again to feel actually better. So there was a meditation. It was a woman that was talking about like calm down, breathe in, breathe out, or whatever, and it was actually helpful, and it actually helps you to reduce your stress very well. I do recommend that. Yeah, I love doing meditations rather than just doing like something like this. I just sit on my couch or on my bed and feel relaxed and try to not think about anything, but it actually helps you a lot. So the fourth one is stretch your muscles because while doing a presentation, even though I do not do a lot, you have to know that you do a lot of body language and you have to use your arms, your hands, your neck, your face, and if you have any problem with using them constantly, you have to stretch it before you do. It's not something that essential for me, but you know, it can be essential for other people. And fifth is do a vocal warm up because even though right now I'm talking to a computer while I do the presentation, I'm gonna talk about to an audience, and there will be a lot of people at the back and in the front. So I have to know that they all have to hear me the same, not the same, but they all have to hear me clearly to understand. Because if they don't hear me clearly, then they would not be engaged with my presentation, and they will like, okay, she's talking about something, whatever, and they will like that, and I would not want that, so I will be using the vocal warm up before I do the presentation to an audience. Right now, I do not do that, but because I mean, you can hear me very well, I feel like. And the sixth is accept what preparations you've done. That means basically, if you haven't done anything very essential for your presentation, or if you let's just think that you did the presentation, you did the slides, but you didn't practice. Then when you do the presentation to an audience, you'll be feeling awkward, and you can't just make something up in your mind, because even though you can try it with your English with just using new words and new sentences, you'll be stuck on the some parts. So you have to know that you have to be prepared well if you want to do a presentation well. If you don't want to do a presentation well, then just be not prepared. Like, who cares? But you should not like deny your presentation. You'll be like, you shouldn't be like, oh, okay, I didn't study well, but I should have done better. Like, girl, you know that you didn't do well. Like, you cannot have done better. Know that. Okay. So these are the preparing preparing for presentation steps. And after talking about that, let me just talk about presentation delivery techniques. So there are three delivery techniques that we learned on this course. The first one is nonverbal communication. So nonverbal communication is something we always do in our life. Like, every other person interactions are with nonverbal communication. What does it mean? You use your body language and you use your mimics while talking to someone. You do not just use your voice. It actually, like, if you do a presentation and while doing a presentation, you'll be like, okay, so this is my presentation. They will be not engaged at all because they think that you're nervous and you didn't study well. So you have to know that nonverbal communication is actually very important while doing a presentation, and it actually helps you to stay more calm and in the present, because you know how to act and you know how to use your hands and your body and your face. So while doing a presentation, you can just use your mimics if you don't want to use your body, but like, don't be just mad or sad. Be a happy person doing a presentation. So the second is body language. It's actually the same. It's just not with the mimics. It's just your body. Like, you're gonna talk about a presentation. You're gonna present to an audience. Then you're gonna show them the slides. And while showing them slides, you can use your hands and do like, okay, this is this and this is this. And you have to know your body language well to the people, the audience, to be engaged with your presentation. And the third one is using your voice. So in the book, there were some steps and there were some aspects of the using your voice, but I didn't study them because I feel like I would not consider putting something that I'm not doing while doing a presentation, because I do not care about my rhythm or my volume. Like, I just speak, so I didn't put them. I didn't put any of the aspects, but there are some aspects. Are they essential for me? Not, but for other people it could be essential, I feel like. So this is all I'm gonna talk about today. The course was actually very short, and you know, I have like three main topics on the content. So this is all my presentation, and thank you for listening to me. I hope I help you with the presentation and with some mindful techniques that I learned. Thank you.